I knew who exactly I'm gonna be. I was looking for them too. I like it when it's dark. Do you check my music? Seventh. What? Can you hear me? On the microphone? Guys. And come on. We ugly. No, Jake Martin's not supposed to be shortstop. Don't say that over the. Don't say that.
We are under the lights. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
7 o'clock.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So
here's Jeff McNeil as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Back in standing.
We got it.
The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First we had a leadoff single, then a two-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues, a triple should be on tap next.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second. And that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Also, Pete Alonso. It's Pete Alonso there.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. A man at third with one away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. Too low, 1-0. And a throw behind the runner at third. 1-0. Here it is. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a throw over to third. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup.
And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting third.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if we can find the game. The game.
0-1 the count. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. So striding in Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Pickoff throw to third. Ready with the 0-1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Right side, scooped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A throw behind the runner at second, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Conforto on at first, nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Marisnik is quite the athlete on the defensive side of the scorecard. Today playing shortstop, but he's actually a center fielder by trade.
Yeah, this one's crazy for me. To be a center fielder by trade and be asked to come into the infield, not only into the infield, but at a premium position, it screams that he must have touched the position at some point. No manager would ask a player to come from center field into shortstop unless he had the utmost confidence in this guy's defensive skills.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. One out and a runner on second base. Looped over toward first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, but called a strike. boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Strand one. They're down 2-1. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Bob couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Popped him up. McNeil in foul ground. He's got it one away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jason.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in. Yu Darvish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The runner's breaking for home. Pitch is a ball. And he scores on a daring steal of home. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul and the inning is over. What was that all about? That's foul, and he'll head back to the bench, a strikeout victim for the... Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. In there, strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
This pitch is popped up. Rizzo moving to his left. And that's the third out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 2.5. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets 2. Back to the top of the order now, and in the bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, 1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Swing and a chopper to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around first, heading for two. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Rosario is there, 2 gone. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Digging in now, J.D. Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Runners off for second. Fouled away. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Runner going a second time. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A man at second with 1 down. And next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Mets go down quickly. They trail 5-2. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on
Guys,
and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I'm so tired.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish.
6 every day.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Don't forget to subscribe, like,
Bases
and
are
turn
empty
on
here
post
with 2 men out.
notifications. And leave a comment down below for what videos and game tips
And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batter, the third baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Now a pickoff play at second. Here comes the first pitch. In the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-1 the count. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Dominic Smith will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Spin and a throw back to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Here's Darvish on 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Than doing for the Metropolitans. And the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Softly hit out toward short. And one gone. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Liner towards second. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
No, my play.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He'll come home with it. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. The 0-1 delivery.
Okay, guys, if you didn't see
really
my last baseball video,
attacking the strike
we
zone,
were doing a
and he's
club
really
versus
kept these hitters off balance.
Nationals game.
And he fouls this one off.
The game, the broadcast, the internet
Now the
went,
0-2
so it stopped
pitch.
the broadcast. Cavs actually ended
Here's
up winning
Kipnis now,
by an error
second
in like the
baseman.
14th inning for me.
Throw to
It
first
went out
gets
of
him,
play,
so the
so he
leadoff man's
scored.
retired here to begin the
So
6th.
what I'm going to do for this game, we really like extra innings, so I'm going to let him get
Up
3
next, the
runs.
power bat of Pete Alonso. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Reaches
Your last game.
I'm posting a video right now.
out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his
Sorry,
zone, and that's why he's been
ball.
able to stay and pitch
I'll give you
deep
2
into
balls.
this game.
Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. This is pulled into right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Cano takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as they now trail by only 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Hard on the ground towards short. Baez fields it cleanly.
I'm
On to
just
the third
throwing.
baseman, but it's off the mark. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I want to go to extra.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
I don't care for broadcasting.
And as a
I
former
want to go to
pitcher,
extra
I can tell you,
innings.
nothing is more
I
painful than
want
having to
to go
get
to extra
extra
innings.
outs in an inning. That should have been
I know.
out number 3 there. Instead, he has to
I'm posting more
refocus
videos.
and get back to work.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The runner scores from second.
He gone.
And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
He gone.
And the ball's thrown right by him at third. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
I have 5 errors.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Victor Caratini is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pops this one up, and Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
In now, Jason Hayward. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Whatever it is. I don't know what that
And the pitch.
But
this one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Racing back the left fielder into the bleachers and gone.
An absolute bomb.
Now back, second baseman, Jason.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. Marisnik has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 8-9 and top.
Leading off with the Mets, the shortstop.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Alec Mills is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now a pitch on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
What?
At the plate, Robert Gesellman.
Now back.
Oh.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box. So he steps out and asks for time. Eduardo Nunez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Eduardo Nunez.
And it's fouled away. Here's a pop-up now. Rizzo in foul ground. but this will land untouched. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
The heck?
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb.
I don't have a talk with you.
Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Ahmed Rosario.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Seth Lugo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
David Bodie is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started. In the home half of the 7th. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Line towards center field.
Don't catch it.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. At the plate, Chris Bryant could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chopped toward the second baseman. Cano fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
He should have been safe. All right, see my boy.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit.
Well, with that base hit, D-Bro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
And he is out at second. Caught Steve. Brad Wick will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Bodie will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And another foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Here comes the second base.
Oh no.
Robinson Cano. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside the park home run last at bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
How you ain't gonna get that?
Now back. Left fielder.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Standing in now, J.D. Davis. Pitch inside the throw.
He out.
Is in time at second, and Cano is a dead duck.
That was a great
Let's
throw
go,
by Davis,
man.
not
Let's
necessarily
go.
known for his
Let's
catching
go.
ability.
That's what I'm talking
He had a
about.
huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
Out. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Alright. Beautiful. Watch this. The ball is right there. Look, look. He out.
The set and the 1-0.
Bro.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ball, watch.
Oh, and he misses it.
How?
Hey guys, that's an excellent job.
I didn't
right there.
slide in
That's a
those 'cause I knew he
back foot
was gonna-
slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
This dude needed a double and a home run.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto.
I wasn't
And a
even
slider
ready.
bounces, and that'll get on by. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it
What
into
are you
second
doing?
easily with a stolen base.
I didn't even press the pitch.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
Please don't score.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Craig Kimbrell comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. The 2-0.
Bro, please.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Behind 0-2 now.
Look at the crowd right now.
Nothing in 2, the pitch. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over.
Guy, did y'all literally see Hold
Javier.
up, I'm gonna replay. Let's see the crowd do that. Reaction. Look at Craig Crawford. Now I'm gonna zoom in on the plate. See if he went. Wait, where's the pitch? Where's the ball? Wait. Did that? No, what's he need? Triple. He's triple. Hey, who's this? The top of the backs. Get triple.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone.
Why would you put a starting pitcher in the 8th inning?
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first.
Stop bluffing. Stop bluffing.
At the plate now, Victor Caratini. This is low, the throw down, and he is in there.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
He dropped it. What? But he caught it the first time. I don't. But I want to.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
No.
So digging in now.
Wait, was he the guy on my triple? Was that the guy on my triple?
Jason Hayward. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
Please go ahead.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Throw over to third. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. The 0-2. Chopper right side of the infield. Scooped up. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Kimbrel is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Score. I'll let you score.
And that will end up a foul ball.
You can score once.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but
next up from New York, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. As a look, now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
that was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's running. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Now batter.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Bryant is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the Steven Matz enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Albert Almora is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2.
They're gonna be
Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Standing in, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Alonso is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cup. Trevor McGill takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 29, Trevor McGill.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. The pitch.
Nope, that's fair.
You don't. I'm gonna tell you right now, this pitcher is. Finally, this is the first strike. What's our highest ground chance? Hour.
Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
The left fielder.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder.
Come on, you got a triple center.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the
Earlier it
knees.
was right
Pretty
there.
liberal
Earlier
strike
it
zone
was
there.
right
It's
there.
0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
No.
Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
But right there is the second. Digging.
Leading up for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I have to score. I have to score this one. He's a triple. The dude needs a home run. The dude needs a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tie runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 9.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing
This
pitches.
game
He
is
cannot leave the
tight.
ball over the heart of the plate right here.
Here's the first pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. No balls and a strike to count. A throw behind the runner at second. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Why?
And he popped him up.
Don't.
Cano is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more
More
baseball
baseball
ahead.
on-
2 hits.
You looking for the pitch?
Casey Sadler takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Normally we
Ready
do.
for another shot
Normally
now.
we do the one.
Jake
the one
Marisnick,
that pitches
0 for
this
4
week.
with a strikeout
Late
thus far.
or early, I should say.
Ready with the first pitch.
Early,
Here
I
it
should
comes.
say, so.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former
Jake
offensive
Dayton,
player,
yeah,
I
he got
absolutely
traded.
love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows
Yeah,
me
he
is this
got
new
traded
age
from
way of
Allstars.
guys
Allstars.
going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Luis Guillorme will grab the bat and hit.
For New York, number 13,
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go ahead run
yes,
at first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
It's just my ball. Let me touch on my ball.
Pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the seventh.
Riding in once again, Ahmed Rosario is looking for his third hit of the ball game here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
18 right now 17.
Grounded back up the middle.
For the Indians, who were
and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out.
Back and forth.
Mets go down quickly. This remains an 8-all tie. Walker Lockett takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward, who could really...
For the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center.
Get him.
And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second now and headed for third.
Triple.
And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Baby. Yeah. He would have been out though if you know what I'm saying.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Alright. Wait, no. I got it. Alright, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video.
Close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Cubs almost incredibly win a game with 8 errors. Casey Sadler takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Okay,
You've
guys,
been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
A Fortnite one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, go to bell notification, turn on post notifications to all videos. We'll buy some merch. Try to send it to you. Alright, for that video time. Stay awesome. Stay awesome. Stay hitting. Stay swinging. Practice. Peace. Let's go.